Hello and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. I am Lorenzo Castello, and last episode we were rummaging through most of the Academy stores and murdering lots of things. So, back to business. More murdering of things. Stables. Oh shit! So I'm guessing these are some of the water avian creatures, and there's a lot of baddies in here, so we're going to just go for the goblin elite straight off. Damage to her.
No! I must escape!
And she's fucking off. We're going to go against the goblin elite again. Oh no, he's dead. No, we're not going to cast against him, we're going to cast against that.
My arms are broken! You must escape this place!
She didn't sound nice. Get the fuck in. My goblin's dead. Blood of Frost and the last guy as well. Yeah, he's dead. Let's grab the loot. Money. Money. Job done.
Too late. The creatures are lost. The Academy students slain. No! This cannot be! How could this happen?
All is lost, Fenthic. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
I have come from Lady Erebeth. She sent me to protect the creatures. You? Did Erebeth really expect a whelp such as this would be able to defend the water Davian creatures? Is she really so blind to the truth, Fenthic? Jester, I will have you speak no more ill of Lady Erebeth. She did what she thought was best. Bah! I know the feelings you and Lady Erebeth have for each other, but it does nothing to change the facts. She was wrong to bring the creatures here. I will leave you and your lady love to clean up this mess, Fenthic. I must go and make arrangements to recover the cure Erebeth has so carelessly lost.
You must forgive Dester. The strain of the Wailing Death weighs heavily on the Hellmites. As their leader, Dester has worked long and hard to help ease the suffering of Neverwinter. And this most recent setback has upset him greatly. I'm Fenthic Moss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Erebeth. You must be the student Erebeth told me about.
Yes, I am Lorenzo. Dester and I arrived with reinforcements shortly after the attack began. We found Erebeth in the South Assembly Chamber, hard-pressed by dozens of the mysterious assailants. We managed to drive off the attackers, and Erebeth told us she had sent one of the students on ahead to defend the water Davian creatures. While Erebeth tended to the wounded, one of the mages who had arrived with the reinforcements teleported Dester and me to this room. Alas, we arrived to find the cages upturned, the creatures fleeing. So, what happens now? A few straggling goblins are all that remain of our attackers, but I fear we have lost this battle. The water Davian creatures are gone. We have no clue as to who planned the attack, and I doubt any prisoners we take will know anything about who is truly behind this. In any case, discovering their identity is secondary. Our first priority must be to recapture the water Davian creatures, so that we may extract a cure for the Wailing Death. I don't know how to respond. Let's go for... I suppose my work here is done. I'll be going now. Neverwinter needs you, Lorenzo. Now more than ever. The plague has taken many good men and women, and this attack has cost the lives of even more. We need all the help we can get if the cure for the Wailing Death is to be recovered. In the coming week we'll rally what resources we can and reconvene in the Hall of Justice. I will help you in this task, Fenthic. From all accounts, you are a capable man, Lorenzo. Erebeth told me the instructors at the Academy spoke very highly of you. I do not know what role you are to play in this, Lorenzo. That is for my Lady Erebeth to decide. You must meet her at the Halls of Justice in the coming week. Lady Erebeth will have more information for you then. Hopefully we'll have a better understanding of what we are up against. We must all do our part, Lorenzo. I will meet you at the Halls of Justice within the week. There is much to attend to in the coming week. Erebeth and I will meet you at the temple. May Tyr's blessing be upon you, Lorenzo. Level up! We'll go Sorcerer again. Recommended points. We can get a feat. Dodge. What does dodge do? Character gains a +1 dodge bonus against the attack of his current target or last attacker. Now a condition that negates dexterity bonus. might be useful. What does it recommend for us? Combat casting. Ability to cast first level spells. Character is adept at casting spells in combat. Does also have the standard -4 penalty to concentration checks from casting defensively within 4 meters. Yeah, that's probably more useful. We can also learn a level 1 spell. So, we haven't really got any damaging level 1 spells, but might be worth getting a defensive one. Let's have a look at mage armor. +1 natural armor, +1 dodge, +1 deflection, +1 enhancement. Duration 1 hour. Yeah, that seems good. We'll take mage armor then. Let's rename Githion, Mithera, Eldau, Haynes, Thab, Brooks. Nerux. We'll call him Nerux. Nerux our deer panther. So +6 hit points. Mage armor is learned. Concentration, law, and spellcraft, and combat casting. So we now have a grand total of 18 health. And it's time to... Okay, journal. We've encountered Fenthic and Desta. Fenthic is an advisor to Arabeth and is also her betrothed. Desta is a Hellmite helping in the defense of the plague, and he seems unimpressed with the efforts of those involved so far. Fenthic has asked that you proceed to the Hall of Justice in Neverwinter to begin your quest for the cause and cure of the Wailing Death plague. Fun. Character sheet. Let's have a look at our spellbook. Right. We don't really need to bother with our ranged weapon. I'm gonna go... I don't think I'm gonna use Daze, so I'll put Acid Splash there. And I'll put Mage Armor in place of Ray of Frost. Now let's rest. So this means we'll be able to cast our spells again. It's always good. Here we are. Right, so we're healed up. And so it's time to go on to the Halls of Justice.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true. Though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
So, here we are at the Halls of Justice. Journal. The Wailing and the Waterdavians. As the Wailing Death spread across Neverwinter, it was soon apparent that it was not a natural affliction. It couldn't be cured by normal means, and the holiest of clerics found their divine healing useless. To fortify the city and aid in investigating the plague, Lady Arabeth de Tilmerand called for all adventurers of promise to attend the Neverwinter Academy, and also sought help from some of the greatest wizards in the realms, including the great Archmage of Waterdeep, Kelban Blackstaff Aronson. Aronson sent a collection of magical creatures to the city with instructions on how they might be used as reagents in a potential cure. The beasts were stored at the academy, and with the most promising recruits graduating, the site became too tempting a target for Neverwinter's unseen enemy. In the ensuing attack, all but a handful of students were killed, and the Waterdavian creatures fled into the night. Fenthic, Desta, and especially Lady Arabeth should be sought out. They will know what course of action should be taken in this troubling time. So, on with the quest.
You were quick to answer the summons. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the halls of justice.
This is a mistake, Fentic. We know nothing about this whelp. How can you so blindly trust them?
Dexter, please. Lorenzo showed great promise throughout his training at the academy, and has done even more in the week since the attack. Rarely has a recruit shown such potential after so short a training period. If we are to have any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death, we need people like Lorenzo in the service of Neverwinter. So I think, as I originally said, our character, Lorenzo, he's not that interested in being the mighty hero. He's more concerned about himself and his own well-being. But sometimes some people will appeal to his sort of greater sense of morals. Now we're sort of realizing just how horrible the Wailing Death is, and we're sort of doing a lot to help out. We're sort of less concerned about payment. We just want to be able to save people's lives, but mainly so we don't get bumped off by the Wailing Death. So we're going to be polite about this. I am honoured to serve Neverwinter Fentic, and I still say we should put our faith in my Hellmite Brethren, rather than an unproven boy. Arabeth holds Lorenzo in the highest regard, Dexter, and Lord Nasher placed her in charge, not you. Please, Lorenzo, you must forgive Dexter. The plague takes a heavy toll on us all, a toll made even greater in the past weeks by the attack on the Academy and the loss of the cure. We realize Dexter's annoyance and power, so we're gonna keep a lid on it, even though we would like to smash his teeth in. I understand, Fentic. These are troubled times. You speak more truth than you know, Lorenzo. Within the Academy walls, the true horror of the Wailing Death had yet to be felt. The quarantine of Neverwinter has done little to halt the spread of the Wailing Death. Bonfires burn night and day as the city watch dispose of the dead, yet the corpses are piled ever higher. It is all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order within the various city districts. Rumors run rampant, and the citizens are on the verge of panic. Rumors? Because the plague cannot be cured by the priests or clerics of the city, some claim it is an unnatural thing sent by an unknown enemy bent on destroying Neverwinter. The attack on the Academy in these past weeks will only make things worse, Fentic, once people learn how Arabeth lost the cure through her lack of faith. Dexter, I will not have you question the faith of my true love. Arabeth believed the Academy to be a safe haven. Anyway, it is not our place to even discuss such things. Sorry. My Lady Arabeth is in charge, appointed by Lord Nasher himself to stop the Wailing Death. You must talk to her, Lorenzo, as soon as possible. I will go to Arabeth at once. My Lady Arabeth waits you in the chamber beyond the north doors. There, she works tirelessly to put an end to the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Go with the blessing of Tyr upon you. There we are. Oh dear. There's people dying in Lord. So, through this door we go. Into the city court hall of justice.
Welcome to you. I regret I did not get a chance to introduce myself properly to you while you were training at the Academy. I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmarand, Paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasher Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you.
Good Lord, sorry for my yawning. You were waiting for me? Why?
I have been following your progress since your early training at the Academy. Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death. The attack on the Academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
I serve no master but myself.
You will answer only to me, and I will give you free rein in your tasks.
Okay. It will be an honor to serve you, Lady Arabeth.
I knew I could count on you. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the Wailing Death. Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the Wailing Death. And even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness. But a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
Time's wasting. Get to the point, Arabeth.
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yonti, and a dryad. I ordered them sent to the Academy, Neverwinter's renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Nasher.
And then the Academy was attacked.
You were there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the Academy. Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdavian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
Let me guess. You want me to get those creatures back?
Your task in this is twofold. First, find the Waterdavian creatures and bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty. Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the Academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
Why did you choose me for this? We were a bit confused because we don't see our skills to be that great, though we do know that we are somewhat competent in magic.
You proved yourself during the attack on the Academy. Your bravery and skill are obvious, and I know you are not in league with those who seek to destroy Neverwinter. The City Watch can do little to help in this search. Their numbers are barely enough to keep order in the streets of Neverwinter. Others, like Fenthic or myself, have duties that require we stay here.
I will do as you command, Lady Arabeth.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets. To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
How does it work?
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr. Anytime you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple, it will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated.
That's handy.
There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's temple. Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies for your mission. Remember to stock up on healing potions before you go. They will be critical to your survival.
I will begin my search for the Waterdavian creatures at once.
You might want to seek someone to accompany you in your mission. There are a number of mercenaries for hire at the Trade of Blades, located in the city core. A good place to begin your search for the missing creatures might be the Peninsula District. There have been several eyewitness accounts of strange beasts in the area. Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
So, we are now on with the main sort of story of the game, and we're finally let loose. We've done all the tutorial stuff. So, we are on to great things. And we're sort of approaching a sort of nice mark to end the episode up. So, I hope you're enjoying the series, because I'm certainly enjoying playing it, because it has been God knows how long since I played this, and it's certainly really enjoyable, especially playing a character that isn't just donk, dead, donk, dead, donk, dead. It's nice to have a bit of a challenge and have to mix things up. So, yeah, hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.